And they all have names. Hi.
Are you getting nervous here? So this is Burgess. She's one of our king penguins, but she's one of our smallest king penguins. She's a very polite little lady. Good job, woman. Pretty bird. You want to say hi? So every once in a while she will sing. I warn you now, she is very loud. So for Burgess here, she is one of about 30 king penguins that we have. So you will notice she is missing her left eye. So she lost that about 4 or 5 years back. She had an infection in it, and doctors found that it was better to take it out than to leave it in and try and long-term treat it. So she gets around just fine, obviously. She still loves coming out. She still loves meeting people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on every single bird we have, they have a band on each wing, and that band reads closest to their body outward. So that's actually how we're able to identify everyone. So Burgess is a little easier for us to identify because she is super tiny and she only has the one eye. But for every other individual in a set species, males and females look identical. So no external anatomy, no real size difference. So they look like their parents, they look like their siblings, their friends, they're very distant acquaintances. They're all alike.
Do they tell each other apart solely based on sound?
So mostly on sound. So every voice is like a fingerprint for them. So the louder they are, the more likely whoever they're looking for is going to hear them over longer distances. And some penguins, their voice, it carries half a mile. So, but for these guys, the yellow, for penguins, they see yellow differently than we do because they see it in the UV spectrum. So the color yellow actually reflects a lot of UV light. And then they're able to see some patterns and things there. So if they're close enough to the birds around them, sometimes they can distinguish a little bit about who they are based off of those patterns. But usually their voice is the go-to. One day my doctor's going to say this job's bad for my kid. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet, so. Are you okay? Hey, you good? Yeah. Okay. So
sorry, he can't hear you.
So with the bands on her, they start with a purple bead. Purple just stands for king penguin. That way if one of them snaps off, we know what species it came off of and we don't have to search every group. Then after that, she has a white, gray. So we use a color to number system. It's a lot easier to see at farther distances and under rippling water. So, as she said, white stands for 0, gray stands for 9. So she is king penguin number 9. Of course, numbers, super impersonal. So every single bird we have, and we have about 83 in that exhibit right now, they all have names. So you guys have any questions about Burgess? Or any of them?
Where do king penguins live? Oh, I'm sorry,
Are they being hunted? So these guys, they're not being hunted by people, but they do get hunted by sharks and seals.
And sometimes orcas, right?
Sometimes orcas as well. Usually the orcas, depending on the time of year, aren't necessarily in the area, but they are definitely a predator of theirs.
And I was wondering if she would sing. She loves to sing.
Burgess is a singer, so when you asked, I made sure to break down one of our super singers. She loves to hear herself talk. Do you have another question? Alright, so these guys can be found on an island called South Georgia. So it's just to the right of South America, right above Antarctica. Our whole exhibit is actually modeled after that island because it's a lot of rock, a lot of ice, and grassy vegetation. So for them, you gonna sing again? Thinking about it. You can see it. Well, here we go. So for them, that island is known to have all 6 subantarctic species that exist on it. And since they've been seen to kind of intermingle and be okay, we were able to put them all in our exhibit. Well, these guys, they aren't very fast movers, especially as you can tell. So they basically have scuba flippers for feet with all the webbing between their toes. Burgess actually has some of the smallest feet of any king penguins. Most of the time their feet are fairly large because they actually keep their egg on top of their feet. So she is a very delicate little lady with her tiny little feet.
What does she like to eat?
So they eat 3 main species of fish. We have capelin, so it's about 5 to 6 inches long, pretty generic looking. It's basically like a vegetable, so not too high in fat, not too high in calories. They have herring. So with the herring, it's a lot bigger, a lot fattier, higher in calories, basically like a cheeseburger. And then we have silver sides. So they're only a couple inches long. Do you like M&Ms or Skittles? So silver sides are basically a penguin M&M or Skittle. They're like penguin candy. I don't have any, lady. That's what you're looking for.
Well, I would think that's what she's looking for.
Yeah.
So does she do art?
She does. So she is one of our
With her
teachers.
dainty feet.
With her very dainty feet. So for these guys, we kind of play it off the group size. So some of our king penguins are good with bigger groups. Some of them are good with smaller groups. And for them, since seeing their feet's kind of an issue when they're so big, we help guide them along the paint pad, and then they walk across little paintboards and they'll make art with their feet.
And is there art in the gift shop?
Yes. Yep, so we sell a bunch of penguin art in the gift shop. All of it goes to conservation funds around the world for penguins. So we get some very interesting questions with that art. I've had people ask me when I'm putting it downstairs if we sell the stamps that we use. We don't sell our penguins, but they didn't realize that the penguins actually do the paintings. That every single painting that we sell has been done by one of the birds, and it's usually written on the back exactly which bird did it and when.
So we might find a Burgess one down in the gift shop that you could buy.
Maybe.
And donate.
She has any in the gift shop right now. So she hasn't been painting too much lately. She's been busy running around playing. But we definitely have some from a couple of different king penguins, some of our rock hoppers and chin strap. So a little bit of variety.
So does Burgess like to be petted?
She does a little bit of things, so we'll see how she does. But I'll walk her up to you guys.
I think Grace will probably.
Taylor might be a little scared of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe if your big sister does it, you want to try.
You want to try Taylor first?
If you want to reach out, she's really friendly. Yep, I know. Good girl. What she does that can seem a little scary, she explores with her feet. So we don't let her explore anyone else, but she explores us all the time. So it's kind of like a light nibble. It doesn't actually hurt.
Taylor, do you want to pet her?
I do.
You want to try?
Okay,
These
Mommy.
guys, they can get pretty soft with all the feathers they have on their body.
BJ, do you want to touch and I can take a video of you?
It's okay.
So when these guys just come out of the pool, I kind of call them a plastic container basically, because that's what they feel like. You can rub them both ways and their feathers lock together so well. It's like one solid surface.
You really can't even feel it.
Oh, she wants to come to me. Here.
Yeah, so their feathers are designed to keep them nice and waterproof.
Do you recognize me, Burgess?
And so, oh, there's a lady again.
Hi.
And so when they are swimming around, it keeps them completely dry underneath.
You're so soft. Beautiful girl. You want to put a head? Is the head okay? Oh my goodness, she's so soft. Beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. Yes, you are.
Thank you,
You're a
Gracie.
beautiful
Not over
girl.
the eyes.
This is incredible.
I know, it's very cool.
It's called enrichment when they get toys.
Yeah.
So, do they have a particularly strong bite if they try to?
Yeah, they do. So these guys, they can actually bite pretty hard if they want to. Usually if they're protecting their nest, that's when they do it. But usually, since they don't have hands like we do, or some other animals have at least kind of a grip that they can do, they use their beak to explore most things. So they kind of just nibble, and it's how they figure out what they're looking at, what it is, what it's made out of. Has she had edible?
Has she had babies?
Burgess hasn't had any, as far as I know of. She's usually kind of sticking to herself. She doesn't really have interest in too many of the other suitors.
Oh, no boyfriend, huh?
They sit on her blind side usually, and then she pretends she can't hear them. So,
That's a good trick.
Oh, she's just fabulous. Thank you so much.
Probably have time for one more question if you have it, but then I'll have to put her back up in the bowl.
Do you have a question, Grace? No, nothing?
This is really nice of you to
Yeah,
take
this
time
is
to
great.
Oh yeah, no problem.
How did you get involved?
Thanks, Elizabeth.
So I actually have basically traveled with my family every year for vacation, and we really, really loved all the zoos we went to, all the hiking we did, and stuff like that. So I kind of fell into loving animals and all of that. And then I went to A&M Galveston freshman year for marine biology, but transferred to A&M College Station for wildlife and fisheries sciences. So I got super lucky that we were building the Humboldt exhibit at the time when I applied for this job, because we were going to need more people in our staff, and was able to get the job.
Yeah.
And I've been here for about 2 years now. All right, Bridge Bird. Bye, Elizabeth.
This is so cute, the way they walk them back. Look.
She's not